you cannot force somebody to do something they don't want to. He will do it if he want to, and he will not do it if he doesn't want to. And of course, now you know if he want to do it or he doesn't want to do it. Of course, kama angekuwa nataka, bado uko hapa Washington. We are coming on right now. We are Saturday. Na bado uko bado nimekuuliza, you said he's still here. As far as I know, kama angekuwa ameona watoto angekuwa hapa, tumewaona live. But he's been live the last 4 days. I think you cannot force somebody to be something. And Bigdaddy nitaku correct, and I'm gonna tell you this. And you said this, ulinichamba ukaniambia ati wachana huyu Steve anajifanya ati I'm a father of 5. Quantity doesn't make you a father. Just because you are a father of 5 doesn't make you a father. A dad is a name, but there is more than just being called a father. There is more that comes with that father responsibilities. Awezi niambia ati Steve ati mtoto wangu ako 18, wewe mtoto wako ako 7. Yes, I have one that I love to death, and I would leave my deathbed to go kumuona, or leave the hospital bed on my way to kwenda kumuona, because it's my priority. Then let me tell you an example. I left Kenya when I came here. I came here last week on Thursday. I landed SeaTac, I took my car, and I went and I got my kid the same day I landed. Nilikuwa na jet lag, but we went to the park, we came, and we slept early that day because I was tired. But I went and got him. Just because you have 5 kids doesn't make you like you are a responsible father. Usikuje, it's not about how many kids you have. It's the ones you have, how good can you take care of them? And these kids, they are innocent kids. You have to do the best for them. They are innocent. They have nothing. They are so innocent. The only thing you can do for them is just be there for them. Wacha nimekwambia hii TikTok is just an app. Itaisha. Social media one day, you're not gonna be, in 10 years, Bigdaddy, nobody's gonna know you on social media. Nobody who's hata kuna julikana, I swear to God. Even in 5 years, nobody's gonna know you. Even me. But there's one person who's gonna always be like, Daddy, hi, mommy. You are that one person. And you're gonna, me, my son, I sit here and him, and we talk about, hey, Dad, do you remember when we went to we did this and we did that? That's memories. That's the thing you need. Biggie, wachana na hii social media itakuwa. It's useless. Our mama, na nimewambia na nitasema sorry to say this. Wacheni kumudanganya uyu muzee. Bro, you are a grown-ass man. Me, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You are a grown-ass man. You are a grown-ass man acting like a child. I can swear to God, your kids are more mature than you are. Grow the fuck up. Be responsible. Be a dad. Be there. Don't talk about here. You've been in Washington since December, January, February, March, April. Na umefanya for 4 months. You've only worked for 20 days.
Can I say my part in short nishuke ndo uendelee kumchamba kama niko hapo chini na kutapia screen to 200 tafadhali.
Yeah.
Steve Nice, watoto wa Bigdaddy wako kwa TikTok, he's responsible for the women that sit on his platform. Usiseme ana watoto.
Oh.
Bigdaddy is the father of TikTokers on his guest. Hauoni vile anapenda hao watoto wake? Akina Cookie Evans, akina Roch. Wakiwa hapo juu. He is the father of those children. Those are his children.
Okay? It's called prioritizing on the wrong.
Those are his children. Hao ndio watoto wake. Anawalea properly hapo kwa guest.
Yeah. Yep.
So let me just say this and then nishuke. I've listened to you guys. Thank you so much for all your insights. At the end of the day, you might think you know it all, but then ukifika, they always say ukifika kokote ndo unajuanga kumbe you didn't even know it all. But I'm gonna say this, as for me, I'm gonna work by what it goes by the book. Watu wenye wanataka kusema chenye wanataka kusema, I don't give a hoot about that, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna do what works for me, how it works for me. So watu wakisema oh sijui nini responsible sijui nini, I just don't want to go into much details hapa hivi. I can go much details, you know, na msee kando kama venye tunaendanga into details na Diana Ross, but hapa TikTok says enda into much details. So the thing is, always work by the book. When you have some with kids, with anybody, especially when it's pertaining kids, always work with the book. You cannot just be like ukwe kifua ufanye venye unataka. Utajipata umejipata kwa shida zingine zenye utaki. Always just go by the book. So as for me, I'm gonna do what I know and let people who think they know more than what I know do what they know.
Niko na swali before ushuke. Just a general question, not even about you. Unaweza taka watoto wako wakuwe around mtu mwenye anaonesha ana jack off na wanawake online na kuna video.
And what I'm gonna say, Diana Ross, one thing,
just a question too. It's not about, don't say it like a personal.
You even as you know, I'm not no. I'm not going to say natetea Bigdaddy, but at the end of the day, unaona mimi kitaka ku disrespect Bigdaddy, I'll do it on my own platform when I want to. Let's just be very factual right there.
Okay.
I can do it on my own wall. I can do it on my own wall when I want to, but then at the end of the day, Diana Ross, you know very well. You know, me and you know very well, Diana Ross, as much as unataka kuseme oh sijui nini, we cannot know it all, and we cannot be cherry pickers and selective listeners. Nikitaka kudisrespect baba watoto wangu, nitaifanya kwa wall yangu.
Lakini yake mama lao hata hujajibu swali yangu.
Lakini hapo Diana hapana hapo.
Hajajibu. Si aseme tu kama hatajibu.
Wewe unaniuliza hiyo question na mimi naweza nikakuuliza. Wewe pia uko na watu Diana Ross and you always talk stuff. Wewe don't go there with me.
Don't go there.
Don't put my kids in that situation. That is not good kabisa.
His behavior has nothing to do with his peers.
Kabisa. Ni kama tu wewe Diana Ross unatusiana hapo na watoto wako hapo. Do you ever feel how your kids feel like? Do you ever feel like? Ndio Diana Ross unafanyanga vitu zako ziko control na uko na watoto.
Kuna moderator wako anani-mute. Hey. No,
don't go there.
No, let me tell you.
At the end of the day, as I said, akuwa ni kilema, akuwa kona special needs, akuwa kona makosa zake, akuwa kona tabia zake, ni baba watoto at the end of the day. Diana Ross, and you know that. I'm not ever gonna change that. Hata wewe unaongeanga vitu zako zenye ziko so bad mbele ya watoto wako Diana. Have I ever ask you, Diana, how does your kids feel when you talk like that in front of them? Don't do that. Don't pull that card.
Which kids?
Diana, don't you have kids?
I don't.
Even grown. At least wangu bado ni wadogo, but
I don't have
grown. Kids. They listen. They are on TikTok. They see how
let me tell you,
you talk.
You've not understood what the question.
No, don't put that kid. We are mothers.
You have not understood my question.
Umesema aje? Let me
haujajibu swali yangu.
I'm very bored.
Haujajibu swali yangu. You are trying to turn out that twist the thing and you are not answering my question. Mimi, that will not work with me. That manipulative tactic cannot work with me. I've answered anyway, a very simple question.
And ndo nimekuambia the way unaona false confidence.
Haujajibu swali yangu, unakuja kuleta vitu zenye hazi make sense. You have not answered my question. You haven't. Na sijakuuliza kwa ubaya, you are trying to whip up emotions here ati ninataja
okay, Diana.
Question and you are putting kids in it. No. Such questions that you are putting kids in it.
Did not, listen, if you did not understand my question, ungeniambia Diana, sijaelewa swali yako, na ama ungeniambia Diana, I'm not answering your question. But don't try and manipulate me by saying ati Diana hata wewe unaongea vitu zingine na mtoto wako. That doesn't work with me.
Mm-mm.
That doesn't work with me.
Wewe umeuliza swali lingine.
Hebu
That
ulize hiyo
doesn't
question.
work
I'll
with
ask you a
me.
question one more time,
How
Diana.
do I
That
feel?
doesn't work with me, my dear.
No.
Hiyo haiwork na mimi.
Diana, as I what you ask, the question you asked was, did you ask how do you feel about
We listen and we judge. Wacha
rudia.
nijibu comment section mtu moja. We listen and judge anauliza, Diana, do you think your kids are proud of you bullying? Yes. My kids wananiambia mtu yoyote mwenye amekukujia ama nimekujia sisi kama sisi watoto, charaza mama, kanyaga. If you come to my live, you'll find my daughters there wakisema charaza. Yes, my kids are okay with me bullying to the ground anyone who bullies me or touches them. You have your answer? Can I answer another one?
I'm gonna say this and then go cause
uko na ingine?
we're gonna drag
watoto
stuff
wangu
na
wako
mimi
very okay with me na mtu akuletea ujinga. Mtu akiniletea ujinga wananiambia kanyaga shingo mpaka chini.
Mimi yes. Kwa babato wangu ni kinyongi,
unaona?
Akuwe ni muuaji, akuwe ni kilema, akuwe ni bubu, ata remain kukua baba watoto because at the end of the day our watoto watagrow up wakatukaisha chini. Mimi I'm not even answering you because I already answered you. That should have given I don't have to say yes or no. My son
Steve was asking me something. Ndio nilikuwa nimejibu comment section.
No, I wanted you to ask the same question you just asked because maybe we.
And I'm gonna ask you the question, Steve.
Okay.
I'm not asking Mama Lau.
Sawa.
Now I'm going to ask you, Steve. Now, Steve, would you like your son to be exposed to let's say now wewe ni man, si ndio wewe ni father? Sasa now tutaongelelea bibi, maybe the mother or the wife if you are married.
Okay, let me go. Steve, for bringing me up.
Would you like your son? Would you like your son to be around a mother mwenye anajiexpose kwa wanaume online without their permission? Let's say for example, huyu mwenye alikutumia nudes. Bibi yako angekuwa anatumia wanaume nudes hivyo. Na anakuwa accused of things like, because you know what that means here in America, right? It's called indecent exposure. Would you like your kids to be around a person that is capable of doing that?
I don't think that's a good behavior, but I would not disown them as they're my kid's mom. Kama that's my kid's mom. Yes, I would have limitations where, okay, yeah, I don't tolerate that behavior, but you are still the mother of my kids. I would still, hopefully one day they can change and be better because I want them to know they have a mom. They still have that mom figure in their life. Hata kama, because there are people who are sitting in jail right now who have killed people, but they are fathers of kids or their mothers. And maybe one day they'll change. There are people who don't even get to see their parents for years and years, but one day maybe they'll have the opportunity, what a change, and they'll want to be in their kids' life. Unaona? So mimi, I would hope, like, yes, I might be like limited, like limitations to what they can do. Like, hey, no, if you're doing this shit, we are not gonna tolerate that. Or I might have to be supervision. Like, I might supervise you to see the kids and whatnot, but I do want them to have
this is a yes or no question. Just answer yes or no. It's a yes or no question. That's all.
Yes.
So you would be okay with your children being around a person that is a sexual pervert?
Hey, Donna, that can be so many things. Yeah.
No. I want you to answer me because I'm going to ask you another question.
As a pervert, no, like okay. I wouldn't. Like as a like the message when I read like a predator where they're like your sex offender, then that's where we draw the line because the safety of my child would come first.
Good. Now, so that's a no for you, right?
Yeah.
So why are you now? Let's go back to the messages that Minwoi sent you. Do you find those messages offensive?
The pictures, they are very
Yes,
offensive to me.
they are
Yeah.
very offensive to you.
Yeah.
So according to you, what she sent you was very, very offensive, and they actually you find them, they actually are criminal. They're criminally liable.
Oh
What
yeah,
she did.
of course, yeah.
Okay, but would you apply the same analogy to the mother of your child if she did the same thing?
If she was sending it to like some other people?
Yeah, another man.
Well, if she was sending it to anatumia watu wengine, and I came to find out that's what she does online, then yes, I would not want them to be involved with the kids. But it does not still take the mother, like, hata niseme nini. That's a tough subject because you still want your kids to have that mom. Maybe that's something they're struggling in and they're working on. Or it's something they're convicted of. Then that's like, okay, you know what?
So Steve, let me tell you something. If you don't have a problem with a person that you're close to, let's say a mother of your child, sending their nudes or digital violence to other people, then you have no business being uncomfortable with what Minwoi did to you. It's the same level play. I'm telling you the truth, because you cannot have a double standards when that now because it's Minwoi you are offended, but then when it's somebody else that you're close to, perhaps the mother of your child, so then now you
Okay, let me say this that way. So to me, I'm gonna say to me, it was offensive to me, and I would not want my kids to see anything like that, on my phone. Like I mean, to me, but I'm not gonna talk on other people. To me, I would 100% not allow that, but I cannot talk on behalf of other people. But kama ni mimi niwe at hiyo ni my kid's mom doing stuff like that, 100% I would not be okay with it, and I would not want them to be anywhere close to our kid, our child. No. But other people are different. So hiyo ya Biggie na Mama Lao, that's their own. I don't want to answer on their own part. They can do whatever they want. To me, yes.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, these are individual decisions. We all view things differently. But what I'll tell you, and I'm gonna just say this, you know what? Sometimes when you sit on a platform and have discussions with people, you get to know a lot of things, especially this issue of digital sexual violence. Dear TikTok, I'm talking about revenge porn and sexual assault online. The problem is, I think that we live in an era where people are very, very, very okay with some types of violence, especially these stories of kunyonga and indecent exposure. Indecent exposure is sexual violence, whether we like it or not. That is what it is deemed here in the United States, and it doesn't matter if you're a mother, it doesn't matter if you're a friend, it doesn't matter if you are a sister. Indecent exposure is indecent exposure. And in fact, in a court of law, if these things would be there in terms of custody or in terms of, issues of children, chances are at 99.9% that a child will be taken away from a father and even be removed from a child not seeing that father if the father is found to be,